Salvation International Preparatory School. Salvation International Preparatory School. A place to be, a school to go. We'll build you up from the cradle to university. Salvation International Preparatory School. Salvation International Preparatory School. A place to be, a school to go. We'll build you up from the cradle to university.
You are welcome to another educative and interesting moment, Legacy Moments. My name is Osune Rhoda of JSS 2A. Today is our SS3 day. A senior is going to teach us on a subject-based science on the topic living things.
Good day, class.
Good day, senior.
This week is our SS3 week, and my name is Inke Rebecca Iboku. I'll be taking the subject-based science, the topic living things. We all know what living things are, but generally we are all living things. So, on a layman's definition, living things are those things that have life in them. And plants are also living things. We all know the character of living things, which is the Mr. Niger D. M for movement, R for respiration, and so on. We all know the Mr. Niger D. M, R, N, I, G. So M is for what?
Movement.
R is for what?
Respiration.
N is for what?
Nutrition.
I is for what?
Irritability.
G is for what?
Growth.
E is for what?
Excretion.
R is for what again?
Reproduction.
And finally, D is for what?
Death.
So all these things generally contribute to us being living things. So now let's go to the general characteristics of mammals, because we all know the characteristics of general living things. Now talking about the characteristics of mammals, like primates. And what makes us primates? You know, the animals we see on the forest and everywhere around us, they are not actually primates, because they can't stand on their 4 digits. They can't stand upright like the way we humans are standing. So that is what gave us the name primates. And we humans, we are called primates because we can stand with our 4 digit hands, legs and hands though. And that was came about with the 5 digit pentadactyl plan. The 5 digits pentadactyl limb plan. Because we as primates, we can stand with our legs and our hands. And most animals, they can only stand with their hands, but they can't stand with their legs upright. So, now characteristics of living things, the first one is possession of 4 kinds of teeth. So, who can tell me the kinds of teeth that we humans have?
Canine, incisor, molar, and premolar.
ICPM. Incisor to tear, canine to grind, premolar to hold, molar to chew. And the eyes, incisors, the number of teeth them in our teeth is 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. You multiply everything together times 2 to give you 32, because the up has this ICPM, the down 2 has this ICPM. That's what incisors, canine, premolar, and molar. And the second one is the possession of the skin. The skin is the outer layer of human body that protects us and shields our body from cold or any other external factors which can affect us. And because of this, the skin has 2 corpuses, the basal corpuses and the retinar corpuses. And these corpuses are for pain and for cold. Because sometimes you notice that when there is cold, the hairs in your body usually stand and become erect. That's because, according to what scientists say, they say the cold causes a sense of fear in the human body, which causes the hair to stand upright. So one thing that makes we primates stand unique because of skin. So who can tell me any other characteristics of we primates?
Possession of mammary gland.
Thank you very much. We primates, we have, though animals do have mammary glands, even gorilla has a mammary gland, but we humans, our mammary glands are so developed, and that is what made us a unique primate. Also, we have milk teeth, which can easily be replaced by permanent teeth. When a child is born, he has a set of teeth. He does not have a molar because he has a milk teeth. But to the age of 12, or 12 is even too much, age of 11, the teeth starts pulling away, and which leads to the growth of a permanent teeth, which is the ICPM, which is 32 in number. When you are a child, the teeth is not yet complete because you have a milk teeth. But once they start pulling away, you have the complete ICPM teeth, that's the incisor, the canine, the premolar, and molar, which are 32 in number. Am I understood?
Yes.
Now, they also said that we have well-developed arms and hands. Like I said before, the 5-digit penetrative plan. This is what has helped us, we primates, to be uniquely characterized because we have lean, we have the leg to stand upright. When we are standing, we don't shake, we are balanced. Unlike other, I see there are dogs, they do stand sometimes on their legs, but they can't stand the way we stand upright. Like we can stand like for hours now, we won't shake. But animals out there, they can't stand because they are used to standing with their hands, and that is what made us very, very developed. Secondly, we have 2 eyes, 2 working eyes, and those eyes are actually our binocular visions because we can see effectively through these 2 eyes, except when we have a disease or one thing or the other. Also, we have highly developed brain. That is the most unique characteristics of humans and primates because we humans, we do things according to our own thinking. We are not push and start like other animals out there. Like the way they say goats, when you continue telling a goat something, he does not do except what is in his mind and he wants to do. But we humans, we follow instructions because we have a very, very developed brain. And the brain is divided into 3 parts: the hindbrain, the forebrain, and the midbrain. The brain is developed into the hindbrain, the midbrain, and the forebrain. The largest part of the brain is the forebrain because it has a cerebrum. And this cerebrum is what causes the uniqueness of we humans because the cerebrum is like the brain itself. The cerebrum is our thinking faculty. When people say your medulla oblongata is not working, that's actually wrong because the medulla oblongata is for the heart, not for your thinking. The cerebrum is what makes us think properly. The cerebrum is what makes a person intelligent because though everybody is born with the same kind of brain, but people develop their cerebrum to be able to read effectively and be able to think well. Am I understood?
Yes.
So we're rounding up. I just want to give the last characteristic, which is upright posture. Like I said, because of our legs, we can stand upright. We are not shaking. We are not weaving. We are just balanced. So all these being said, I've been able to talk about living things, the 5-digit penetrative plan, where we are able to stand erect, the kind of teeth we have, the ICPM, which is 2211, 2233, 1616, up and down, that is 32. Question of skin, the skin, the outer layer and the inner layer, the epidermis and the dermis, for cold, for pain, and other faculties, and the brain, which is the hindbrain, the midbrain, the forebrain. Am I understood? Yes. So any question?
I don't understand what you said about the forebrain.
Okay, normally this is the forebrain. This is the part that is responsible for our thinking and intelligence. And let me give you a chart of nervous system on itself. The nervous system, which is the NS, I'm going to use abbreviation, sorry. Leads to the central nervous system, CNS, and the peripheral nervous system, PNS. The central nervous system gives rise to the brain and to the spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system gives rise to the sympathetic and autonomic. And this brain, like you said, gives rise to what I wrote here, which is the hindbrain, the midbrain, and the forebrain. The forebrain has two major parts and two minor parts. The major part is the cerebrum, like I said, which is the center of intelligence, and the olfactory lobe. While the minor part is the thalamus and the hypothalamus. So let me run through it. This cerebrum is for your thinking, your intelligence. What makes A different from being intelligent? Some people say, this boy is too intelligent. What makes it? Because he trained his cerebrum to be able to think fast. The olfactory lobe is the sensory impulse of smell. Like they say, dog has good smell system because dog has a well-developed olfactory lobe because they are able to smell things even from a far distance. The thalamus helps for our sleeping, being awake. The hypothalamus is what gives us this posture that we are standing. The hypothalamus is what helps us to eat and be digested, to be satisfied. Don't want to eat more like scavengers, all these people that eat dead and decayed animals. They never get tired of eating. We call this hypothalamus. This developed nervous system. We are able to control ourselves. We are able to do things that are understandable because God really developed we humans in a very, very specialized way because He gave us a well-developed, structured and functional nervous system. So is that understood? Any more questions?
What is the change between the hindbrain and the middle brain?
Okay, that's a very nice question. Now, whenever you hear meat, you know that it's a small part of the brain. It is the inconspicuous part. It means that it is not visibly seen because it's just for sight. And the midbrain is broken down into the pineal body, which is an extra eye, the pituitary gland, which is the production of hormones. We girls and boys, we produce the estrogen, progesterone, the somatotropin, which is a hormone, which is from the pituitary gland. This produces it. And we also produce, the midbrain also has the optic lobe. Just like I said, the forebrain has olfactory lobe for sensory sense of smell. This optic lobe is for the sight. Whenever light rays come into our eyes, the optic lobe sends this light into the brain, which interprets it as an image. That is the function of the optic lobe. Now, the hindbrain is actually the second functional part of the human body. It has the medulla oblongata, it has the cerebellum, and it has the pons varolii. The medulla oblongata is for posture 1, and it's also for the heartbeats. It helps to regulate the heartbeat of the human body. The cerebellum is also a small part of the brain, which is not visibly seen. It has two structures, the outer matter and the inner matter, which is the gray matter and the white matter. It is not as convoluted as the cerebrum, which is in the forebrain. Then the pons varolii is just for the lateral cerebellar hemisphere, which is the left and right hemisphere in the two parts of the brain. Am I understood?
Yes.
So all this being said, the brain is a very, very developed organ. It has the hindbrain, the midbrain, the forebrain. The hindbrain has the medulla oblongata, the cerebellum, the pons varolii. The midbrain, which is the connection between the middle and the forebrain, in completion, the small part of the brain. It has the pineal body, pituitary gland for production of hormones, and the optic lobe. And the major part of the brain, which is the forebrain, the one at the front here, has the cerebrum, major part and minor part. The major part is cerebrum and olfactory lobe. The minor part is thalamus and hypothalamus. So if anybody should say your medulla oblongata is not working, that's a very, very wrong mistake because it's for habits, it's not for thinking. So all this being said, I want to thank you for listening to the class. I want to see you next time.
Welcome back. Join us again. Bye.
As a parent, I have always asked, how can I prepare my children for the infrastructural development and socio-economic evolution of the next decade? With the ongoing speed of globalization, how can I position my children to perform excellently in a rapidly changing society? The answer is and has always been to give them a solid foundation. Academically, spiritually, and morally, Salvation International Preparatory Schools, with her team of highly qualified tutors, conducive environment for learning, state-of-the-art computer and science laboratories coupled with quality day and boarding facilities, is the place to be. For more information, contact 080-233-76135. SIPS remains the birthplace of leaders.
Salvation International Preparatory School. Salvation International Preparatory School. A place